What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, CCI family. This is the very first installment of what I'm calling a penny for your thoughts, okay? This is where I shine a quick spotlight on one or two early stage names, i.e. penny stocks, that are moving, that are interesting, or just worth keeping on that radar. You feel me? So if you're building from scratch, something small, learning the game, give me 5 minutes. Clean, simple, let's get into it. Now remember, this segment isn't about hype at all, okay? This is totally about awareness, okay? These are tiny companies with really big swings, and the goal here is to help you understand how early stage stocks behave, okay? So take what you need from it, study the rest, and let's talk about these two picks. All right, so first up on the list is ParaZero. Okay, you've heard me speak on this name time and time again. All right, now ParaZero is a drone safety company. They build parachute systems for commercial and industrial drones. Okay, and here's why it's interesting. They're one of the few players in this space with real certifiable tech that regulators actually pay attention to. Okay, anytime you hear about FAA approvals, drone delivery pilots, commercial drone expansion, companies like ParaZero get a little more relevant, okay? It's tiny, it's volatile, but it's a real product solving a real problem. Battlefield tested and all, okay? And that's why it's on my radar today. All right, so now let's talk about the price action real fast, okay? Because that's where this story really gets interesting. Because just a few months ago, ParaZero was not trading in this $1.20 range. They were actually pushing up above the 180 range, closing in on $2 before the pullback happened, okay? So fast forward to now, the stock is actually over $1.30 again, showing some real strength on today, all right? But here's the part that stands out. Even during the entire turn down, ParaZero consistently held above that $1 mark, and I was watching it like a hawk, okay? And for a micro cap that is this volatile, that's nothing, okay? So that really tells you there's an underlying demand that is supporting the stock. Buyers are defending that level because they see long-term potential in it, of course, and despite the dips, the chart never fully broke down at all, okay? So, and that's really rare for a company this small. So when you combine a stable base, real technology, and a growing relevance in the drone regulation world, ParaZero becomes one of those names where a little good news can push this stock really fast. All right, second, last but not least is Bit Digital, okay? Ticker symbol BTBT, all right? Now, this is a Bitcoin miner, okay, which means it moves almost tick for tick with Bitcoin's momentum. Now, when Bitcoin starts heating up, miners like BTBT usually react first, and they react fast. Remember that, okay? It's high volatility, high beta, and absolutely not a set it and forget it stock, okay? But if you're studying how crypto-linked equities behave and move, this is one of the cleaner examples that you can watch. Feel me? And with Bitcoin setting up the way it is right now, yeah, BTBT absolutely gets a spotlight in today's segment. All right, so let's talk that money talk now, the price action, right? So BTBT is trading around $1.77, which is up about 6% on today's session, okay? Now, that's a strong move considering it's been drifting around its 52-week low of $1.49, but still well off from the $4.55 high it had hit, okay? So this thing has a lot of room to run, you feel me? And, you know, if things keep building, if Bitcoin's momentum keeps building, this stock could get there anytime soon, okay? It's not far off at all. And here's the kicker. Analysts have a price target on it of about $7, which implies over a 300% jump, right? That's aggressive, but it shows you just how much leverage these miners have when crypto sentiment flips to the bullish side.
Before we wrap, I want to be crystal clear. These are penny stocks. That means they move fast, they pull back hard, and they're not for everyone. If you're building early and you're comfortable with a little volatility, they can be fun to watch and even smarter to study. But don't ever put rent money, grocery money, or your peace of mind into names at this level. These are small positions, long horizons, and calculated entries only. We're here to learn, not gamble. And if BTBT caught your attention today, just wait until Sunday. I'm breaking down Bitcoin's next setup and the mining stock that's been moving right alongside it. If you want the full picture before the next wave hits, make sure you're here for that episode. Oh, and before I forget, I've seen a few of you in the comments asking about some of my outfits, and I love that. So for my business-savvy ladies watching, I'll drop a link to where you can find them. Like this fit, for instance. You wouldn't believe I actually found it on Amazon, which is a stock I'm well invested in. So this get-up was on the house, we could say. All right, ladies and gents tuning in, thanks for joining us for this quick rundown. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss these little midweek gems. And of course, we'll see you on Sunday.